Story of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam was a great prophet and king, the son of Hazrat Dawood alayhi salam. Allah gave him wisdom, knowledge, and the ability to understand and speak to animals. He ruled over both humans and jinn, and they obeyed him under Allah's command. Hazrat Sulaiman was known for being fair, just, and kind to all creatures. One day he heard an ant warning the other ants to go into their homes so they will not be crushed. Hazrat Sulaiman smiled and thanked Allah for giving him such knowledge. Allah had also given him control over the wind, which could carry his throne in the air. Birds, animals, and even jinn were part of his army and worked under his command. One special bird in his army was the hudhud, who once brought important news. The Hupi told Hazrat Sulaiman about a queen named Bilqis, who ruled in a land called Sheba. The queen and her people used to worship the sun instead of Allah. Hazrat Sulaiman sent her a letter inviting her to believe in Allah and stop worshipping the sun. Queen Bilqis was wise and decided to visit Hazrat Sulaiman to learn more. Before she arrived, Hazrat Sulaiman asked his jinns who could bring her throne to him. One powerful jinn said he could bring it before Hazrat Sulaiman stood up. But a righteous man who had knowledge from the book brought it in a blink of an eye. When Queen Bilqis saw this throne in front of her, she was amazed. But Sulaiman showed her many signs and miracles of Allah. She realized that Allah is one true God and accepted Islam. Hazrat Sulaiman continued to rule with justice and always remembering Allah. He built a beautiful mosque known as Aqsa in Jerusalem. Hazrat Sulaiman loved building and helping his people grow closer to Allah. Even after becoming powerful, he remained humble and grateful to Allah. One day he was standing and praying. Hazrat Sulaiman passed away. He died while leaning on his stick, and no one knew he had died for a long time. The jinn kept working, thinking he was still alive, until a tiny insect ate his stick and he fell. That is how Allah showed the jinn they do not know the unseen. Hazrat Sulaiman's story teaches us to be thankful, just, and kind. It also reminds us that the true power belongs only to Allah. Subscribe for more Islamic stories and videos. Allah Hafiz. Hazrat Zaky was a kind and wise prophet of Allah. He lived a long time ago in the land of Palestine. He taught people about Allah and guided them to do good. Zaky loved worshipping Allah and reading the holy books. He used to spend many hours in prayer every day. He worked as a carpenter and lived a simple life. Zakaria alayhi salam also took care of a special girl named Maryam alayhi salam. She was the daughter of his relative and very pious. Maryam alayhi salam stayed in the room inside the mosque to worship Allah. Zakaria alayhi salam would bring her food and check on her often. One day he saw that she had fresh fruits that were out of season. He was amazed and asked Maryam, "Where did you get this food?" Maryam alayhi salam replied, "This is from Allah. He gives to whom He wills." Zakaria felt so close to Allah at that moment. He raised his hands and made a very special dua. He asked Allah to bless him with a good child. Even though he was very old, he had full faith in Allah. His wife was also old and couldn't have children. But Zakaria kept praying and with a clean heart. One day he was praying in Maghrib, a prayer place, Mihrab, a prayer place. An angel appeared and gave him great news. The angel said, "Allah gives you glad tidings of a son named Yahya." Zakaria was shocked but very happy. He asked, "How can I have a child when I am so old?" The angel replied, "Allah can do anything. It is easy for Allah." Allah chose the name Yahya for the baby. Yahya would be a noble and kind prophet. He would be wise and pure from a young age. Zakaria thanked Allah with all his heart. Soon his wife became pregnant just as Allah promised. Zakaria was full of joy and praised Allah every day. When the baby was born, he was named Yahya. Yahya was a very special child. He loved learning and worshipping Allah. Even as a boy, he was serious, kind, and full of wisdom. He never played rough or misbehaved. He always respected his parents. Zakaria loved his son very much. He taught him to always follow the right path. Yahya grew up to be a great prophet too. He continued the mission of his father. Both Zakaria and Yahya were very close to Allah. They were loved by people because of their good hearts. They reminded people to pray and speak kindly. They taught people to help the poor and be honest. Zakaria stayed grateful to Allah till the end of his life. He never lost hope in Allah's mercy. This story teaches us always to trust in Allah no matter how hard things seem. Allah can make a way. We should keep praying like Zakaria and never give up. Even if we wait a long time, Allah listens to all the du'as and gives at the right time. The story of Zakaria is a story of faith and hope. It shows how kind and powerful Allah is. We can all learn patience and prayer from Him, and we should love our parents like Yahya did. May Allah guide us to be kind. Subscribe for more Islamic videos.
There was a 9-year-old girl named Amina. She loved to play with her friends all day. She watched cartoons and played with toys. But she didn't pray her 5 daily prayers. Every time Mama said, "Amina, it's prayer time," Amina would say, "Later, Mama. I'm busy." One night, Amina had a dream. In the dream, she was in a beautiful garden. She saw butterflies, rivers, and bright light. Then she saw a group of happy children. They were smiling and praying together. Amina asked, "Who are they?" A voice said, "These are children who love to pray." Amina smiled and ran to join them, but when she tried to enter, a soft voice said, "You didn't pray. You must go back." Amina's smile faded. She felt very sad. She woke up crying. Mama hugged her. "What happened, my love?" Amina told her dream. "I want to pray now, Mama." Mama smiled. "Alhamdulillah. Let's make wudu." Amina washed up and prayed with Mama. She felt peace in her heart. From that day, Amina never missed a prayer. She prayed far before the sun rose. She prayed dua after learning at school. She prayed asr before playing outside. She prayed maghrib before dinner. She prayed isha before going to bed. Amina felt close to Allah every day. She said, "Praying makes me happy and strong." Her friends saw her and started praying too. Amina became a prayer hero. Do you want to be a prayer hero too? Start today. Say all 5 prayers. Allah loves those who pray on time. Say Bismillah and begin your journey now. Smart's Only Islam, where learning is fun and kind.
الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العلم القابض الباسط الخافض الرافي المعز المذل السامي البصير الحكم العدل اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العليم الكبير
الحفيظ
البقيع الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الوسيع الحكيم الودود المجيد البرع الشهيد الحفظ البكير القوي المتين الظمي الولي الحمي المسيء المبدي المؤيد المهيب المميت
الحي
القيوم الواجد الماجد الواحد
الأحد
السماد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الزاهر الباطن الوالي المتالي البر التواب المنتقم الغفور الرؤوف مالك الملك ذو الجلال والإكرام المقسط الجميل الغني المغني الماني الظاهر النافي النور الحادي البادي البارد الرشيد الصبور.
Long ago, there lived a prophet named Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam. Allah sent him to guide the people of a city called Nineveh. The people of Nineveh were very bad and didn't listen to Allah. Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam told them to stop doing wrong things. He warned them to believe in Allah and do good, but they laughed at him and didn't listen. Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam became very upset and angry. He left the city without waiting for Allah's command. He went far away and reached the sea. There he found a big ship and got on board. The ship sailed smoothly at first, but soon a big storm came and rocked the ship. The sailors got scared and said someone must have made Allah angry. They decided to draw lots to see who should leave the ship. The lot came to Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam. They drew again and again. It came to him. Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam knew he left without Allah's permission. He told them to throw him into the sea. The sailors didn't want to, but they had no choice. They threw Yunus alayhi salam into the deep water. Just then Allah sent a huge fish to swallow him. The fish did not hurt him. It was ordered by Allah. Hazrat Yunus was inside the belly of the fish. It was dark, wet and scary. He realized his mistake. Inside the fish, he prayed to Allah. He said, "There is no God but you. I was wrong. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin." He kept praying and asking for forgiveness. The fish swam for many days with Hazrat Yunus inside. Allah heard his prayer and forgave him. Then Allah told the fish to release him. The fish swam to the shore and gently spit him out. Hazrat Yunus was very weak and tired. Allah made a plant grow to shade and protect him. Hazrat Yunus rested under the plant. He ate from the plant and got better. When he was strong again, Allah told him to go back. Hazrat Yunus went back to Nineveh. This time the people had changed their hearts. They had seen signs from Allah and believed. They welcomed Hazrat Yunus with love. He taught them all about Allah and good deeds. The people of Nineveh became kind and honest. Allah was happy with them. Hazrat Yunus stayed and guided them. He never left again with Allah's command. This story teaches us to always obey Allah and to say sorry when we make a mistake. Allah is merciful and forgiving. We should always trust Allah's plans and never give up hope, even in hard times. Hazrat Yunus showed us the power of prayer. His story is in the Holy Quran. Muslim children love to learn about him. He is a special prophet of Allah. Let's remember to pray like Hazrat Yunus. May Allah keep us obedient like him and guide us to always do what is right. The end. Thank you for listening. From Smarts Only, your place to learn and grow. Subscribe for more cool videos. Assalamu alaikum kids. Today I am going to tell you the story of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. Let's start. Bismillah. A long time ago, there lived a pious woman named Maryam. She was very kind, pure, and always worshipped Allah. One day, Angel Jibreel came to Maryam with a special message. Wow! He told her that Allah chose her to have a blessed baby without a father. Maryam was surprised, but she trusted Allah and stayed patient. Soon she gave birth to a beautiful baby boy, Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. It was a miracle from Allah as Isa alayhi salam had no father. When people questioned Maryam, baby Isa alayhi salam spoke from the cradle. He said, I am a servant of Allah. He has made me a prophet. Everyone was shocked to hear a baby speak. Isa Islam grew up to be wise, gentle, and very kind. Allah gave him special knowledge and made him a prophet for Bani Israel. Hazrat Isa Islam taught people to believe in one God, Allah. He reminded them to pray, be kind, and help the poor. He performed many miracles by Allah's permission. He healed the blind and cured the sick with his hands. He brought a dead person back to life by Allah's command. He made a bird from clay. It became real by Allah's will. Isa Islam told the people about the Taurat and gave them the Injil. Some people believed in him, but others came jealous and angry. The rulers did not like his message and wanted him to stop. They made a plan to capture and kill him. But Allah has a better plan to protect his prophet. Allah made it look like someone else was Isa Islam and the man was taken. Hazrat Isa Islam was raised up to the heavens by Allah. He was not killed and still alive in the heavens today. Muslims believe that Isa Islam is a prophet, not the son of God. He is a servant of Allah and brought his message with love and truth. Before the day of judgment, Isa Islam will return to earth. He will stop all evil and help people believe in Allah again. He will break the cross and end false beliefs. Isa Islam will follow the teachings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He will live for some time and bring peace to the world. Then he will pass away like all humans and be buried on earth. Isa Islam is one of the greatest prophets in Islam. We love and respect him just like all other prophets. His life teaches us about patience, faith, and kindness. He cared for the poor and always told the truth. Allah gave him wisdom and protected him from harm. His story is full of miracles and lessons for us all. Hazrat Isa Islam is a shining example of Allah's mercy and power. Subscribe for more Islamic videos. In a sunny, giggly forest lived a baby camel named Kimu with fluffy feet and a big bouncy hump. Kimu loved jumping over puddles and pretending to be a superhero. One day, while jumping and zooming, he heard a funny sound. Squat, squelch, pop. It was his tiny turtle friend, Tutu, stuck deep in a huge puddle of gooey mud. Uh-oh. I was doing my turtle dance, said Tutu, and suddenly, splat! Kimu ran over and tried pulling with his tail. Hold on, Tutu. He tugged and tugged, but slipped and landed right on his bottom. Astaghfirullah. Yucky mud, said Kimu, his fur covered in brown globs. Just then, a wise old parrot flew down and said, try saying a dua. Kimu scratched his head with his muddy ear. Oh yeah, the Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us a special one. He raised his hooves and said, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, Bi Rahmatika Astaghis. Whoosh! A cool breeze flew and the mud got firmer. Tutu wiggled, jiggled, and plop. Parrot landed right on Tutu's back and yelled, "Whee!" That dua really worked, said Kimu, wagging his tail happily. All the forest animals peeked out and clapped their paws, wings, and hooves. From now on, said Kimu, I'm a super dua camel. Tutu giggled, and I'm Tutu the turtle, not slipping near mud anymore. The two friends sang a silly song. When you're stuck and need a clue, make a dua, it helps you through. Then they were splashing through the little puddles, but no dancing this time. And every night before bed, Kimu said his duas and dreamed of flying camels and smiled turtles. Kids, every night say thank you to Allah for this blessing and pray for us too. Subscribe for more Islamic videos. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum kids. Today I am going to tell you a story about the Prophet Dawood alayhi salam. Long ago there lived a boy named Dawood alayhi salam. Dawood was kind, brave and full of faith in Allah. He lived in the land of Palestine with his family. Dawood was the youngest of many brothers. One day, a big and strong army attacked their land. This army was led by a giant man named Jalut. Jalut was so strong that everyone was afraid of him. He challenged people to fight him, but no one dared. Even the king Talud did not know what to do. Dawood heard about the challenge and said, I will fight Jalut. People laughed at him because he was young and small, but Dawood trusted Allah and he was not afraid. The king gave Dawood his armor, but it was too heavy. Dawood only took his slingshot and 5 smooth stones. He walked to Jalut with courage in his heart. Jalut laughed, You are just a boy. Dawood replied, I fight in the name of Allah, the most powerful and the most merciful. He put a stone in his sling and aimed carefully. The stone flew fast and hit Jalut on the forehead. Jalut fell to the ground with a big thud. The army ran away and the people cheered. Dawood had defeated the giant with Allah's help. The king was amazed and made Dawood a hero. Later, Dawood became a great king and prophet. Allah gave him a beautiful voice to sing praises. He used to sing Zabur with love and joy. Even the birds and the mountains sang with him. Dawood was very fair and wise as a king. He always asked Allah before making any decision. He helped poor people and made sure everyone had justice. Allah gave him a special gift. He could understand birds and animals. Dawood was also a strong and brave warrior. He built strong cities and protected his people. People loved him for being kind and just. He taught everyone to be thankful to Allah. Dawood always remembered Allah in every moment. He will fast during the day and pray at night. He told people to follow Allah's path with love. Dawood has had a son named Sulaiman. alayhi who also became a prophet. The story of Dawood teaches us many lessons. Be brave like Dawood and trust in Allah in hard times. Use your talents for good and help others. Always be fair and kind, just like prophets Dawood. Remember Allah, and thank Him every day. Even a small person can do big things with faith. Dawood Islam is truly beloved by Allah. His story is a light for us to follow, and that is the story of Prophet Dawood Islam for kids. The end. Subscribe for more. Allah Hafiz. Have a great time.